to lock in and move up the ladder as well. I'm excited to see how this goes. Hopefully we get that Debre. We do get the Debre NPC hat. I was just going to say I hope we see it, and we do see it. The players are in. They're off to the races.
Yep, and already we see the players taking their time more than they did in the last game. Of course, this is an urban round, so we might see a couple insta-guesses from the players in the next few rounds, but both players getting Riga there, round one.
We go next. Very good guesses to start us off here.
Already more rural. We'll see if somebody guesses. Looks like it's going to be Debre who goes in.
Yeah, Debre decides to not move here.
Thailand, I like the guess. We have the Gen 4 camera. You see that sort of temple-looking thing in the background, so it definitely makes perfect sense for Thailand. Really nice guess from Debre. No move. Wow.
Really amazing guess there, but both players pretty close. We go next. Debre holds his little lead now. Round 3, 2 times damage. Both players opt to move quickly in what appears to be an Indonesia round here. We did see some Indonesian flags, some Indonesian language there.
Does he know? He does, yep. So skill issue sees Kabupaten Malaka, which maybe, yeah, anyway. That is a second level subdivision that is on the island of Timor, which skill issue has it. I feel weird saying that word on stream because it means something bad in another language, but it's just, yep, really nice guess from skill issue. Finding that info and using it beautifully.
Yeah, very, very nice. Debre still with a good region guess, though, just kind of swimming near the Nusa Islands. Works out for him in the sense that he doesn't take too many points, and we move on to round 4.
This looks like the Azores to me. We have Gen 2 camera. It's Portugal, but we have coast in the distance, and we have this sort of green... hard for me to explain, but the Azores have a very sort of distinct feel to them. So Debre's already zoomed into them. He's probably just trying to figure out which island it's on. I'm not sure if skill issue knows or not, but this is definitely very likely to be the Azores, I would say.
I agree with that for sure. Again, Debre zoomed in there. Skill issue hasn't opened the map yet, but will he go there? It seems like he is. Seems like he's possibly at least debating it. Yep, he is. Debre opting... Oh, he did pick an island.
Yep. Those are the 2 islands with coverage, so Debre switched to the other one. And unfortunate for him there.
Oh, that is an unfortunate switch from Debre when he was on that island for the majority of that round. Moving off of it last second.
Debre already under some pressure. He's lost about half of his health, but certainly don't count him out. This looks like Brazil, possibly, I want to say.
I believe so. It did seem like we have possibly the ocean there, or could have been a big river. We'll see. I guess big river seems to be the move. Or lake. A Tocantins guess quickly.
Yep, he's got an area code 63, which is the Tocantins area code. We'll see if skill issue finds the same thing or not. Looks like he may not, so he's going to have to make a guess here.
And this could end up being a big comeback, actually, for Debre. He's in Piauí. Skill issue. Debre is going to be much closer there. 3 times damage. It is far north. But that's still decent damage, and they're pretty close to even now. But Debre with a good lead.
Yep. I was going to say it looks weirdly Amazonian for Tocantins, but that's why it could not have been more north within the state.
Makes a lot of sense. Round 6 here, 3.5 times damage. Quick zoom from Debre, no waiting around. Goes into Bangladesh. Skill issue. Trying to see if we can find any signs, but there's really not much to go off of. Decides to just zoom to. Click middle, go next. We'll see where Debre follows.
Wouldn't shock me if he goes somewhere similar. Slightly northwest, but didn't want to take any big risks. Debre just a little bit closer.
Works out for him, though. Debre now with a decent, around 1,000-point lead. Go into round 7. 4 times damage.
Yep. Both players seeing these town signs. They're going to be in Latvia. I think we had an A with a bar over it, which is a letter in Latvian, not in Lithuanian, although skill issue is scanning Lithuania, so That's interesting, because I'm pretty sure it's Latvia with this signage.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that as well. Debre seems to have recognized that and is guessing
made
in
him go
Latvia.
west. I don't know if he found a town name or if he's just trying to region guess west, but it's definitely interesting that he went that far west within Latvia. Skillish is in the wrong country. Oh my gosh, he found it.
Oh, wow. And he found it. He's on it.
Oh.
That's going to win him the game. Skillish does not look happy about that. He was sure it was Lithuania. You can see his surprise there, his shock on his face. We move on to no move. What an impressive guess from Debre.
Yeah, just a bit of a mental blunder from Skillishu there. I think he just kind of tunnel visioned, thought it was Lithuania, and didn't really look back. Debre, he must have, maybe one of the town names he either scanned for it and saw it, or he just knew where it was. But yeah, really, really impressive from Debre, and I think it deserved a way to win right there in that Latvia round.
Agreed. We'll send our players into no move here now. Debre, I would say is possibly the better no move player, but we'll see.
I think it's pretty close. Yeah, I would say this one really could go either way.
It could go either way for sure. Debre has a lot of that niche knowledge that helps from a lot of mapping. So we'll see if that pays off for him. We have a Plana guess versus a Mato Grosso do Sul guess, and it's just Sao Paulo. A couple points down, round one. We're going to move to round two.
Yep. Not too much to speak of in that round. Solid guesses from both players in Brazil. This is interesting. Yeah, I like the Oman guess here. It makes sense. There's a lot of new coverage in Oman. It does look very strange. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in, like, the UAE or Qatar, for example. So I think Oman is a good guess here. Yeah.
Great guess from Skillishu there. Decent bit closer. That's 1,000 points down to Debre. Not the place you want to be in. We move on to round three.
Insta-zoom from Debre here. Into Mexico. Makes a lot of sense. Dry landscape. Sort of rock walls over there. We have cacti. So this area northwest of Mexico City makes a lot of sense. I think I like Debre's guess here.
I do too. Skill issue not too far away though, but Debre, what an amazing guess right there. That's what I'm talking about, the sort of niche knowledge of just being able to get those amazing region guesses based off of that skill he's accumulated from map making. Seeing so much of the world, trying to find interesting locations, helps him out so much when he plays.
Sure does. That looks like a Kyushu plate. Yeah, we have the electricity plates on Japanese poles are regional, and that specific plate that the players see is a Kyushu plate. So both players are going to be on the island of Kyushu. Very nicely done.
Nice little island there. Little island round. Would have been cool if one of them got that, but would have been very difficult.
Yeah, that's hard to figure out for sure.
Especially no move. We go into round five. We're just in a forest here. We do have a pole. We have two poles possibly, which will help in some capacity.
Yeah. I thought US here. Yeah, maybe Canada. Tough to tell though. I mean, we're in the middle of a forest, so this round could even decide the game. We'll see where the players end up.
Yeah, it's always interesting when one of the players zooms in quick into the map and you have an idea of their guess and the other hasn't even opened it yet. So really, we have no idea what Skillish is thinking yet. But Debre near Montreal, I do like that. I like the US or Canada. I think that makes the most sense with the poles and the type of road we have and the general foliage. But we will see. Debre opting to move to Maine and lock it in. Skillishu looks lost, but going in New York, that's going to be pretty close. Not too big of a difference, but 3 times damage. Let's see what happens here. It is Nova Scotia. Wow.
One country challenge, but Debre still takes the 2,000 points. Very solid main guess.
Yeah, very good guess. I mean, that's just a guess based strictly off of vibes there for the part of the world, and it works out pretty well for him. Debre, quick zoom again here into the UK, at least the water between Ireland and the UK, I should say, as of now. We'll see where he opts to go. He's going to just go England, far north. Skill issue. Where will he follow? Makes a lot of sense here. You have these kind of big farmland areas divided by hedges
Devon.
and bushes,
Oh my
and
gosh,
it works
and it
out
works.
amazingly for him.
That's a great guess from Skill Issue. I don't think I would have been down there at all. It's really impressive that he picked up the vibes for Southwest England there.
Very impressive guess there. As we move on to round 7 now, Skill Issue has the lead.
An urban round here, I want to say it's just South Africa, yeah. Although it's interesting. Maybe with this hilly greenness, maybe it's closer to Durban, or maybe it's just near Johannesburg. Oh yeah, those poles, that pole that Debre sees, I think is more of a northeastern thing, so I do like Debre's guess. Skill Issue with a similar idea. Debre's a good deal further east though, we'll see. It's just north.
It is just north. Debre just slightly closer. Evens it out though. Evens it out. That's good for Debre there. As we move on to our next round. Round 8. Quick zoom from Debre. 4.5 times damage. If we see a pretty big difference here in Mexico, it seems. We could see a lot of points. Big country, big points, Jake.
Yeah, big country, big points. Is there a coast to the east, or... No, maybe not. It could be a lake, actually. Yeah, okay. It looks like there might be water, so I understand the guess here from Debre.
It's a good guess. We'll see if it pays off. Skill issue. Looking Oaxaca now.
Huge difference now.
Huge difference. Debre on top of it will win him the game. And he stays calm and collected while he does it. He's picked up his first match win. Impressively, I will say, in a 2-0.